I love small cars. And with that caveat out of the way, let's talk about the tiniest toughie in Tata's lineup, the Punch. It is a particularly easy car to recommend to newer or less experienced drivers. It's also a great city car. But there is still a lot of potential in the Punch that is yet to be unlocked. But for now, let's focus on why the Punch is the brightest star in Tata's lineup today and how it sets the benchmark for future Tatas to come. It is beginner friendly because of the SUV quotient. Actually, the term SUV has become confusing, so I'd like to propose HPV, High Passenger Vehicle. If you like the idea, let us know in the comments. And in the Punch, you will sit high up. You do have additional ground clearance, which means you will look further, feel more confident, and worry less about the road surfaces underneath. Now keep in mind the Punch is extra special because it is sitting in a segment below the Nexon and Venue, but on the road it feels just as tall. The Tata experience. It's a combination of three factors: design and practicality, which Tata have led from the front with. The design of the Punch isn't pretty, but it does look tough and it is head-turning. The cabin is spacious for a family of four and boot space is decent too. But the area where they've really changed expectations is with the cabin experience. Tata and quality have not gone hand in hand, but they've been trying to improve, and with the Punch, it feels like they've hit the spot. Because not only does it look good, it also feels good and consistent. So much so that I'd be willing to set aside past experiences of iffy lights, door locks, and just say that if I had to, I'd be willing to put my money on the Punch. It's good to drive too. So the Punch looks and feels good, but it also offers a better driving experience now. It has the 1.2-liter 3-cylinder engine from the Altroz, but it has been tweaked. And the difference that makes is distinct. This feels smoother, quieter. To drive in the city, it's easy because it's got the responsiveness at low speeds to get you going. There's also the automatic AMT transmission, which is, well, won't give you the best experience, but for newer drivers, it would be a convenience. Out on the highway, you can cruise easily at 80 to 100 kilometers an hour. But if you want to go faster or if you're in a rush, it will start to feel like work. It's a well-balanced package. The Punch is offering you a sweet combination of wow, value, and the sensible quotients. It's not skimping on features, it's got everything you'd want and a few things you expect from Tata Motors, like a great sound system. It's got automatic headlamps, automatic wipers, and the AMT transmission offers you an extra mode, the Traction Pro mode, which is meant to help you pull yourself through slippery conditions. And when it comes to safety, it's got the usual standard features and a bit extra, which will offer you more stability while braking into corners. And of course, this is a 5-star rated car by Global NCAP. Now, here's why you wouldn't want to buy the Punch or what it could do better. Do you need an HPV? If you're an experienced driver, a high passenger vehicle isn't necessary for most people and for most conditions. In which case, you could spend the same amount of money as you would on the Punch to buy a bigger hatchback or even a compact sedan or something more powerful. It's fine for city use because at lower speeds it will take the harshness out of poor road conditions well. But if you are going to travel over poor roads regularly, this wouldn't be your top pick. And of course, this is only a two-wheel drive, a front-wheel drive at that. So hardcore off-roading, tread with caution. The infotainment system. This is an area where Tata has lagged behind the competition. The Punch's touchscreen unit is smaller than the competition, but the UI and UX also feel a bit slow and old to use and does take some of the appeal out of the car. But on the upside, the sound system still remains a highlight. Where's the punch? There is so much more potential to be unlocked here. A more powerful engine with the punch would make it a better all-rounder, a better vehicle for highway use. And there is one that the Altroz already uses, the iTurbo. But more importantly, what the punch needs to borrow from the Altroz is the more sophisticated automatic transmission, the dual clutch, which would make the punch just so much more at home in the city and so much more welcoming for people who want a better experience. The punch deserves it. It already outsells the Altroz 2-1. Actually, maybe that's why it's not getting it. So have you been looking forward to getting a punch home? Or do you already have one? If so, what has your experience been like? And what do you think the punch needs to change? Do let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.